When you differentiate between art or science or between any educational field, you limit your radius of knowledge. Maybe science or technicality seems this for you, a jug full of formulas or coding. And art or creativity is this, colors, designs, and dreams. This is what you are thinking. Let me give you an example. When you were little, the sky is just a black sheet with full of golden lights for you. But now your whole thinking is changed and you know the process of solar system. Same as this way, when you are thinking about art and science, because you strayed up in one particular field and never had a time to know or feel the other one. Science is the careful study of structure and behavior of physical world, especially by watching, measuring, and doing experiments. The development of theories to describe the result of these activities. Art is a capability to imagine something new by thinking, observing, and an activity through which people express particular ideas. Newton observes that the apple fell from the tree. Now this gave Newton the idea of law of universal gravitation. In early ages, it is believed that human was always hidden in the cave. There was nothing out there in the world. Then slowly and slowly, human generated his imagination to make tools. Do you notice when human generated his imagination? When there was a need. When there is a problem, then you need to generate your imagination to find the solution. You have to solve this quick puzzle. In a minute, you have to open the 3-digit lock code. You have a color chart with the number 3 balloons and a clock showing 8:30 time. What are you gonna do? Apply any formula or drive your imagination? Most of the people try to ramble the clock time with the balloon and the color chart number. But a very few people will first think, are all items need for a solution? Here's the answer. You have to mix the color of the balloon and the string and match the final color with the number on a color chart. That's the code. You can't solve the puzzle by just technicality, science, or rules. First, you need to imagine, think a way which leads to solution. And then you need to apply the rules to find the best way. Sometimes your imagination can also be dangerous to you. You always judge a person not to be very intelligent, who is rough and lazy with a giant big glasses. And if you have to deal with him, you will be too much confident to beat him. Now, if you have to deal with a personality in a well-designed suit with a proper hair finishing, your confidence seems a lot down. Because you judge this second person to be very intelligent. Now, if the reality comes out to be opposite, then your deal will be in danger. When you mistakenly overlap with the perception, it affects your judgment. Your brain perceives the danger very well, but your perception cheats on you when the fear is not real. For example, ghost or the sound of an explosion. When imagining new ideas, you have to differentiate it from the perception. You can increase your imagination by dreams. Great ideas never come to you when you swim in the pool of thinking. Great ideas come to you when you are not expecting, like when you're cleaning or driving or cooking, because at that time, brain maximum activates these ideas. The famous poet Ruth Stone described the imagination like as she would be out working in the fields and she would feel and hear a poem coming at her from over the landscape. She quickly ran to the house to get a piece of paper fast enough so that she could collect it and grab it on the page. She also believed that when she missed catching her imagination, it continues on across the landscape looking for another poet. To better imagine, you don't need to think a lot, but you need an awareness to catch the idea when it runs through your brain. The logic will take you on the straight path. To fly, then imagination. Thank you so much.